Keith and Courtney recently purchased their first home. Keith had just returned from a 13-month deployment in Afghanistan when they found the home of their dreams. We wondered what the process was like and if this was a good time to buy a home.
You know, it's a great time to buy a home. And if you have your finances in order, it may be easier than you actually may think. In fact, many potential home buyers think that the process is going to be harder than it really is, and you know, that may not be true.
We were ready to buy a home. We were tired of renting. We really wanted to own something and build up equity for ourselves. So we started the home buying process. Keith actually went overseas to Afghanistan for 13 months. And during that process, I started looking at homes. I would find them and send them to him via email and say, hey, what do you think about this one? Should I go look at it? We really started about a month after he got home, venturing out and looking at the properties together. We were initially concerned about getting the mortgage because Keith, when we got our pre-approval, he was working, and when we went to get our final approval, he wasn't. So we were just a little concerned that maybe it wouldn't go through.
When you think of the steps involved, it may seem intimidating, but if you do your homework and if you get good advice, it can make the process a whole lot easier. The Mortgage Bankers Association works with thousands of lenders across the country to bring innovation to everyone and make the process easier.
Our lender was outstanding. Anything that we had questions on, if we would email him, he would respond within an hour. He kept us up to date on the process the entire time, when forms were submitted, if there was anything to be coming up, what to look out for, so we could get that paperwork ready, so if they asked for it, we already had it together.
In order to make the process easier, it's always good to do your homework in advance. Think about verifying your income, your assets, and your credit history. Those three things are important. For your income, lenders typically want to see 2 years of history, and if you're mid-year into the year, they're going to also want to see a year-to-date income statement, so that's over 2 years. And if you've had any job variability, bring 3 years of income. If you've changed jobs, you're self-employed, that'll make that process easier. For assets, you need to make clear that you have the money in the bank to settle on your mortgage. And if you're planning to save up that money or there's a gift involved, you want to make sure you can explain that to the lender on how you plan to get that down payment together. And third and last is your credit history. You need to be able to explain any blemishes on your credit report or any recent borrowing that you may have done. You can get a free credit report today through a variety of sources online. Try it for yourself, take a look at your credit report, see if there's anything there that might stand out to you, and just be ready to explain that to your lender.
As a follow-up, David Stevens visited Courtney and Keith to get some personal feedback and afterthoughts on the entire process of obtaining their mortgage.
How you doing? Here, give me 5, buddy. There we are.
Are you ready to come see the house?
That'd be great. Yeah, I'd love to see it. All right.
Come on in.
Wow, these are beautiful.
Oh.
Thank you. Thank you. We just redid them.
Oh, lovely. That will add a ton.
So this is our family room where we spend most of our family time either watching TV or playing with Shabay on the floor.
Wow, this is fantastic. And the wood-burning stove, that's going to be a great plus in the winter.
Yes, we're very excited to use it this winter.
It's huge, too.
Yeah.
It's nice.
Lots of room, yes.
Boy, your yard looks great. Can we take a look at that?
Yeah, sure. Let's go on outside.
Great. So how was the process for you both? Were you nervous going through it?
It was very nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
Keith had just got back from a 13-month tour in Afghanistan, so he wasn't steadily working when we went through the pre-approval process. So we were strictly approved off my income, so that was very nerve-wracking whether or not we would even be approved or for the same amount.
Wow, that must have made you nervous.
Yes.
Thanks for your service, Keith. That's great. How long did the whole process take for you?
From the time we saw the house and we put an offer in the same day, from the offer to close was 30 days, which was absolutely amazing. Our loan officer went above and beyond because the normal VA process takes about 45 days.
Wow, that is fantastic. What a great story.
Yes,
How did you do? What would you recommend to someone getting into the process today?
Definitely have all your paperwork in order. Like you mentioned before, we kind of went back and made sure we had all of our tax documents, all of our bank records, made sure, you know, if they would ask a question about something, we already had the answer readily available. That way, you know, when they sent me that email needing that information, I could respond within a few minutes. So I believe that helped the process move very smoothly.
That's great. And how's Shabay love the house?
He can't stop running around.
Yeah, it's a beautiful yard.
Thank you.
And a great neighborhood and a fantastic home, so congratulations to both of you.
Thank you very much.
For some helpful information, go to our website at mba.org. We have consumer tools that can help you understand the process ahead of you and hopefully make it just a little bit easier.
We've been in the home now for about 4 to 5 months. We absolutely love the area. We love the home. It's really our dream home. I'm still working full-time. Keith is going to school full-time, so he should be done next spring. So we're looking forward to that, and we're just enjoying the home as a family. Our son absolutely loves the home, and we couldn't be more thankful for that.
To see this portion of Designing Spaces again, go to designingspaces.tv and click on Courtney and Keith's video.
You can visit these websites to learn more about the participants on this edition of Designing Spaces.